Far away, in the quiet town of Yuba, there lived a well-known and seasoned farmer named Ade. Ade was known for his vast farmlands and his 7 beautiful daughters. Tiwa, Temi, Toyin, Torpe, Famke, Simi, and Yemi. Despite his blessings, Ade longed for a son and often told his wife, Wura, that he believed that only a son could carry on his legacy and assist him in the fields. And this longing clouded his judgment. Ade never treated his daughters properly. In fact, he treated them as if they were a disappointment. He often dismissed their abilities and kept them away from important matters, reserving his affection and attention for the son he never had. His daughters, though hurt by their father's indifference, remained as unique as a different flower in his garden. He, however, just wasn't the kind and loving father one would hope for, because he rarely showed them any affection. One fateful day, Ade fell gravely ill. Unable to tend to his farm or even care for himself, he was bedridden and dependent on others.
Good people, this story about me, although I'm not proud of it, had to be shared because there are valuable lessons to be learnt. So, have you subscribed yet? Kindly consider doing so and remember to press the notification bell too. It's free. Thank you. Oh yeah, let's continue with my story.
His daughters, despite the years of neglect and mistreatment, rallied around him. They nursed him with unwavering dedication, showing a depth of love and care that Ade had never given them credit for. During this time, a wise villager named Ifayemi visited Ade. Ifayemi was known throughout the town for his wisdom and storytelling. Seeing Ade's condition and the care his daughters provided, Ifayemi decided to share a story. Ade, Ifayemi began. I want to tell you a story that happened in a faraway land about a great king named Oba. Oba was a wise and powerful ruler who had 7 sons. He was proud of his sons and believed they would secure his legacy. However, Oba had a grave illness, and despite the kingdom's best healers, he did not recover. One day, an old sage came to the palace and told Oba that his cure lay in a distant land beyond the great river, in a hidden valley where a magical herb grew. The sage warned that only someone with a pure heart and selfless spirit could retrieve the herb. Oba summoned his sons and told them of the task. One by one, the sons set out on the quest, but none returned. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The king grew weaker with each passing day. In desperation, Oba turned to his only daughter, Ife. Wait. What? He had a daughter? You ask? Yes, he did. Oh. Anyway, he turned to her. Though he had always viewed her as delicate and incapable of such a task, he had no other choice. Ife, filled with love for her father, accepted the challenge. She set out on the arduous journey with determination and courage. Ife faced many trials but remained undaunted. Her kindness to strangers and animals along the way earned her guidance and protection. When she finally reached the hidden valley, the magical herb revealed itself to her. With the herb in hand, she returned to her father and healed him. The king, once recovered, realized that his daughter possessed the strength, bravery, and wisdom he had never acknowledged. He understood that greatness was not confined to sons alone but was found in the love and dedication of his daughter as well. From that day forward, he treated Ife with the respect and honor she deserved, recognizing her as a true hero of the kingdom. As for his sons, well, they all came home a year after with stories of their own. Ifayemi paused, letting the story sink in. Ade lay silently, tears welling up in his eyes. He looked at his daughters, who had been his pillars of strength during his illness. In their care, he saw the love and resilience he had overlooked. Ade, Ifayemi said gently, your daughters are your true legacy. They have shown you a strength that surpasses any you could have hoped for in a son. Do not let your past blindness keep you from seeing the incredible gift you have been given in your daughters. From that day on, and as he got better, Ade's heart began to change. He started to appreciate his daughters for their unique strengths and qualities. He realized that they were not just capable, but exceptional. Ade mended his ways, treating his daughters with the respect and love they had always deserved. The bond between Ade and his daughters grew stronger, and the farm flourished under their combined efforts. Ade had finally learned that strength lies not in the desire for what one does not have, but in the appreciation of the blessings already present. The African Tales, Stories and Fables, Blooper per story. We unlearn to relearn every day. Or do we? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Enjoy so many more short and entertaining African tales, stories, and fables by watching the videos displayed on the screen. Thank you, and see you there.